was a good first weekend for the program. We started out a little rough in our first 2 games, kind of expected. We had moments where we played very well, executing very well, communicating in the water very well. And then we had moments where there were complete breakdowns, where we just weren't communicating well, and there were breakdowns on defense and stagnant offense. But in our 3rd game on Saturday, which I didn't know how we would respond because I didn't rest them at all going into the weekend. We came out, we played against a strong Wagner team, a Division I team. We took the lead early, but every time we tried to create separation, they battled back. You know, we would get a 3-goal lead and they would cut it to 1, and we'd extend it and they would come back, and I wasn't quite sure how we would do mentally with that, but we made the plays that we needed down the stretch to make the stops that we needed and to keep extending the lead, and then we ran out the clock on them.
Yeah, so this weekend we kind of knew we'd be pretty tired from our training the past couple weeks, so we came out just really trying to do our best, put our best effort in, and see what came of it. I think we had a lot of things come together really well. We played some great team offense, great team defense, and a lot of guys were contributing, which was fantastic. I think we were pretty happy with how things turned out, but we also took away a lot of things that we know we have to work on and can get better on over the course of the season.
Everyone had been working their butt off the entire game, and I figured it was my turn to kind of contribute. I really wanted to help out the team, which had worked so hard. And then, so I got the ball on the right side of the pool, and there was about 10 seconds left. I swam the ball towards the center because the center is where you can get the best shot off. And then, with about 5 seconds left, I let go of the ball and drew a foul. So then, I was about center cage at like the 8-meter mark, and I decided that I had to shoot. I didn't know whether it would go in or not, and I just picked it up and shot it in. It was a lucky shot. It went in. I'm really happy it did. Everyone worked so hard to win that game, and I'm really happy how it turned out.
You just break down the game.
It was a great weekend for us as a team starting out. It was a little rough at some patches just because we were trying to learn how, we were playing as a team, especially since we've graduated so many guys. But with our first 2 games, we didn't win, but we definitely learned how to play together as a unit, and that showed especially at the end of the day on Saturday when we beat Wagner. That was a hard-fought battle, but thankfully we were able to just keep strong throughout it all and go through. And thankfully I was able to help the team out, just make saves whenever they were needed, and just try to be a leader overall and try to get the team to make the plays that we wanted to, both offensively and defensively. As for John Hopkins, that was an amazing game by everyone. We really started to look like we knew how to play as a team again. So it was a lot of knocking off all the rust that's just accumulated and learning to play as a team. And so it really showed whenever we came out against John Hopkins, and we kept the score close the entire game. Even though we went down by 2 at one point, we were able to bring it back and eventually get the beater at the 4-second mark from Ward. That was great.